I'm probably the most Americanized person in my family.
And so for me, family is just the people who you're always around, or people who care for you and show you the love no matter what.
I have what I call my chosen family, people who I've known throughout my life, who have become very important to me, who I just think I'm going to be around in one way or another till we die, you know.
As long as children are raised in happy homes where they're cared for, the children grow up to be, healthy, smart, vibrant adults.
In the media, families are almost always portrayed as a mother, father, several kids, and other miscellaneous family members. However, how many families have you seen in your life that consist of these members? According to the 2003 U.S. Census, only 23% of all households have a married couple with their own children. Rarely do you see same-sex or single parents with a kid or kids in a family situation in the media. Successfully raising a family is something the LGBT community is not just leaving up to the heterosexual.
The dictionary defines family as parents and their children, the members of one household, and a group of people related by blood or marriage.
I was adopted when I was 6 months old. I live with my dad, who is gay. I have 2 younger brothers, and they're my half-brothers.
One of my kind of favorite stories with my son is, one day he was coming home and he was being teased. And he was like, Mom, I just don't understand. He said, there's millions of kids everywhere that have lesbian and gay parents. I really don't know what the big deal is.
Same-sex families are not as different as everybody makes them out to be.
It don't matter if you're gay or lesbian, you still love your kids no matter what, even if they're not your blood.
She was going to have to meet Douglas and get used to it because we were going to be living together. She said, "Oh, how could you do this? This is terrible." It's going to be fine. He's a really nice man, and we have a very good relationship. And then I said, "But he's in theater, and he works and does a lot of big shows." And my mom thought for a minute, and she said, "Can he get me tickets?" And I said, "Yeah, he probably can get you tickets." And from that moment on, my mother never batted an eyelid. She was completely accepting.
And I think growing up with 2 fathers or 2 mothers is better than growing up with one mother or one father.
Lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgendered, and queer questioning parenting is something that is highly criticized within living rooms, offices, and at the family table, but vaguely addressed in the media. This rarity shows a lack of support and a discomfort with the media to create shows based on alternative families.
There's been a lot of studies in the last couple of years and really over the last decade about the differences between children who are raised in heterosexual families and families where there's 2 same-sex parents, and there's virtually no difference at all.
Mainstream media typically shows serious relationships between a man and a woman. But when we look at our everyday environment, we discover that love extends itself beyond the stereotypical relationships in the media.
Yes, a family is a group of people who, in my opinion, choose to be a consistent part of other people's lives, support them, love them.
So I did not grow up with the perfect family, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because if I grew up to be in the perfect family, like, I wouldn't see the real world. I wouldn't know everything that I know right now. Like, how America portrays it is really screwed up, and it screws up, like, the way kids are growing up, because they're thinking they're supposed to be like this and they're supposed to be like that when they actually turn out to be different.